I was scared of dentists in the dark.
In 2019, that was the last time I could get any information. So you said it was twice in 6 months. So in 2019, that song had been streamed apparently 1 billion times. 120 weeks in the charts. And then Taylor Swift did a cover of it.
Yeah.
So, firstly, what's the song about in your mind?
Oh, that song. It's the most stream of consciousness song, I've written. It really was.
So does it just come out of you?
Yeah, well, the first 2 lines I wrote in like 2009, and music wasn't even like it was like not even a dream at that point. It was just something I enjoyed doing.
What are the first 2 lines?
I was scared of dentists in the dark.
Right.
And it was like, maybe I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Maybe that line. But at that point, I just had that first line, and I was like playing these 3 chords, and I was like, this is too simple. Like all the songs.
This is why I can play it with my daughter. Because it's beautifully simple.
It's simple one. But since then, I've realized that a lot of the good songs are simple and easy to play, and pop music's pretty simple. But it might sound like it's complicated, but when you boil it down, it might just be a couple of chords. But at that point, I totally dismissed it, and then it wasn't until 3 years later I picked up a ukulele, played a different melody, and then I was like, oh, I got that start of a song. Surely that won't work, but I started gluing the pieces together. Lyrically, those lyrics, the rest of the lyrics just honestly, like not, I say a stream of consciousness, but it was just like, I don't know, channeling something or just being like, okay, what's the next word? Like kind of mumbling, but then the words started like kind of falling into place really kind of effortlessly. And that, I feel like all my, the better songs that I've written I would say there's a fairly big element of just things just coming to you, like ideas coming to you, and you just receive like an idea and you go bang. And there might be a bit of nitty gritty where you try and hash it out and, connect the dots and try and force some things into place. But the best stuff is really stuff that it's not like you're sitting there going, I need to write a song about this or this. And that's why when I went into songwriting sessions after, writing a few songs, they'd be like, what do you want to write about? And I'd be like, I don't know, like, I'll just see what we say. And then like,
what comes out?
That's not how we do things here in, Nashville or something. Like we write a song and it makes sense. We know where we're headed.
So did you start to do that, or did you stick with your original process?
Well, mostly I stayed with my original process, see what words come out and then kind of see where it's heading. But, I definitely have come to understand a little bit more about the craft of songwriting because the writing Riptide was like getting hit by lightning a bit. And it's like, it's like I might write that song, but then the next day I just, I didn't have like one of those kind of approaches where there's like a planned approach. People who are hit makers like Max Martin or something, they've got something that I don't have, which is some kind of awareness of like how things should be to be catchy and to get to really stick to people. And so I've come to understand the craft a bit more, and I've worked with people who have a better idea of the craft. But I think my best thing is just coming up with like a guitar riff and then kind of, finding, I mean, maybe it's a chorus, but just seeing what falls out and then, taking that into a session as opposed to engineering it from the start.
Hey guys, Howie here. Thank you so much for watching the Howie Games YouTube channel. We appreciate your support. Now, if you want to hear the full podcast, you can just click on the link directly below. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which would be fantastic, bang, click right there. And if you want to see more clips, highlights and updates from the Howie Games, just go that way. Thanks so much. As always, take it easy and peace and love.